Okay, so we're back with some more Super Mario RPG, and the next one is indeed Punchinello here, and well, hopefully we can beat him. Didn't do anything since the last one, pretty much just looked up the location, ran over to him, maybe had like a fight or two to get to him, but nothing really gives experience or anything like at this point, so... You finally showed up. Ever since you people beat me, I've been refining my technique. This time I'm sure to win. Fame and fortune, here I come. You think you can beat You think you can beat me and my minions? This I'd like to see. Bowser's already famous in his own right, wouldn't you agree? You know, I'm known as a terror on two legs long before you came on the scene. There you have it. Fame and fortune are yours, assuming you can win. Shall we find out? You're that famous Bowser, the chain chomp slinging one? That's fine, I didn't just bring explosives this time, I got an amazing shield to back them up. Good luck finding any holes in this fence. I'm much higher level now, defeating the famous Bowser and his minions will catapult me to unprecedented fame and fortune. We'll see about all that now. With this perfect shield and these incredible explosives, I could do anything. The leveled up me can't lose. We'll see about all that now. Okay, he resists the jump right now, sure. Well, if you're immune to damage at the moment, what if we try status effects? Resist that. Alright, well, it'd probably be good to know what exactly he takes damage from, huh? Nothing, apparently. Everyone is even more cheap. Now, you really leveled up your game. That did 251 damage. That did 262 damage. What do you think you're doing? You're supposed to attack the fools over there. Okay, so I need to turn the bombs back against him, basically, is what I'm seeing. Alright, fair enough. Oh yeah, we gave her that, the brooch we got in the last one, which stops her from going down at one point in time or another. Mallow, I feel like I should probably keep Mallow in at the moment. Okay then, guess I'll die then. Okay, guess I'll die then. Do I finally actually get to make moves in this fight now? That'd be great. Got a freebie, sure. How about we use the Mecha Koopa Stomp? Blood Mashing Fence Spies. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll die then. Apparently I have no timing right now. Alright then. Guess I'll die then. Jeez. Okay. Alright, well, enough of that. Let's actually try this for real now, shall we? Yeah. So, let's do it again, shall we? Let's just run it back. There really is no point in attacking him here, so you may as well just defend, unless you want the one extra damage or so that you can do to him. Peach, I'm keeping you in the back. Bowser, you're getting in here because you have the potential to live through an attack by one of the bob-bombs. And we'll keep you in here just for the fact that you might be able to help us get rid of some of the bob-bombs later on. Already messed up the timing. I don't know why that one didn't go through, but okay. Sometimes you can feel it like when you know you messed up the timing, and then some of them it's like, I know I didn't miss. Mario, you can go ahead and just use some of the finless coal. Just keep us healthy and whatnot. I don't think you're weak to electric, but I suppose we can check it at the very least. Yeah, no, that didn't do nothing. Can't say I'm surprised by that one. I'm surprised that one didn't count as a perfect block, for sure. That one did, though. Alright, so he has 1200 HP, so he's got to get hit almost like, what, 15-ish times? Which is doable. It might be a little annoying to live through all those attacks, but it's definitely doable. Alright, we just gotta get the timing down right on these. And then we do gotta get rid of these bob-bombs whenever we're actually able to, when they don't attack us, because getting rid of one means one less potential to lose a party member, which is huge. Thankfully, Super Jump put in great work there. If you're not attacking, you're defending in this fight. Because that will at least reduce a lot of the extra unblockable damage. And if he does manage to hit you when you don't get a perfect block on, then at least you're taking half from the boss himself, who doesn't actually one-shot you. I think we want Geno in here right now, because I believe it was, what, Geno, Peach, and Mario that gave us the triple skill that protected us from any one attack. The boss will get rid of that over a certain amount of time, but that one extra attack being protected from might be the difference between somebody actually living through an attack or not. Peach might still have her once more brooch. I don't remember if she's actually used it in this fight just yet. But yeah, so this fight, they just force us to play 100% defensively, which I'm really not a fan of, but I suppose I don't get a choice in the matter, now do I? Geno never does enough to get rid of any one bob-omb with any of his skills. And it looks like that is not going to happen anytime soon. Well, okay then. I don't want to get rid of this one is the thing, so I'm better off just super jumping on one and getting rid of it. Which is unfortunate, but if I only have one going after the boss, then that's the only damage I'm going to be able to get off on the boss this turn. I suppose I could sleep them in theory, but it's not really going to do anything. It's just going to delay more or less the inevitable. Maybe I can get rid of this guy before it goes off. Yeah, feeling that was the case. Not 100% correct timing there, but it was enough to keep Geno up for the time being. We knew the triple move wasn't going to keep us up for long. We knew that was coming, and just like that, all of our triple is gone. We're just going to go ahead and keep defending here. The fact that they're all after me is really unfortunate. I suppose Geno can do this, and then we can hope that Ultra Jump will be enough to go ahead and actually get rid of a few of them for us before they're actually able to go ahead and attack. In which case, Peach can go ahead and give us flower points. I forget how many jumps we really needed to get rid of a few of them, but that was enough to get rid of some of them. You're almost down. There we go. And just like that, he resets their entire thing, which is not surprising. We'll keep Geno in for the time being. There goes Peaches once more, unfortunately, and it's gone. Alright, well, I can't say I'm not surprised by that happening. It's just unfortunate. Got a freebie. Go ahead and pick him up. I should have used your skill instead of that. Alright, well, thankfully it gave me a freebie, so in that regard, we're good. Well, that's just unfortunate. You're not enough to one-shot any of these guys, unfortunately. Mario's the only one that can really one-shot any of the bob-bombs for us. That's still more damage. People are probably saying use Ultra Jump right here, which arguably is the better move. However, it gives a chance of getting rid of the bob-bomb that would actually do damage to the boss. Whereas Super Jump, I can actually control where that goes, so that way I can guarantee that I get rid of one of the bob-bombs that are actually going after me, and not get rid of one of the only bob-bombs that are going to do damage against the boss. Yeah, that's gonna hurt, especially not being able to block it. Well, you can't one-shot any of these anyways for us, so the question now becomes, do we go for the heal or do we go for the cleanse? I say the cleanse. The reason being is that it's lowering Mario's damage, and I might need that to take care of some of the bob-ombs. So of course, if they just crush me anyways, it kind of defeats the purpose, but that's okay. Because so long as Peach is here, we can more or less keep doing this for quite a bit. Though I do need Peach to actually live, is the thing. Like, of any of my party members, like, she's actually the one that needs to live in these fights. Alright, so that's still a bob-omb that's actually active against us. It seems kind of strange, like, some of the bob-ombs roll into just a really fast speed stat, it feels like, and then some of them are a bit more delayed. That might be intentional, or they might just have, like, an RNG roll on the actual speed stat that they're given. But some of them definitely activate quicker than others, that's for sure. Alright, seems like we're only ever gonna get one going after him. Just gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to get FP back. Well, we got a little bit more time on this one, though not much. With how many things are weak to jump, it seems kind of strange that we don't actually have more ways to actually access jump within the game itself. To which people are like, it's a Mario exclusive type of skill, so why would you want more people to have it? Which is fair. What if I use the sleep here? That does put him to sleep for the time being, which at least stops one potential knockout for the time being. Will he actually just summon more around him? One of these days, I'm actually gonna be able to land these defense correctly. Well, he's not gonna be able to do anything for the time being, so we're good to go ahead and just heal up here. I wonder if he won't actually summon any more explosives while we have another one out there at the moment. I didn't know if Peach was going to go before him or not, hence why I did the healing there. I definitely pressed that on the right time. Like, that attack would never hit me before we went into the post-game, and now that we went into the post-game, all of a sudden now it's an issue? Like, makes sense. We did wake it up, true. It does seem like actually sleeping these guys is a way to actually recover yourself for the next set, because it doesn't look like he's actually summoning anymore while there's at least one on the field itself. In which case you can use that as a way to actually rebuild your party while he's still chilling, doing whatever. None of these guys are going after the boss, so I'm gonna take any damage I can against them on the off chance that Mario's actually fast enough to go ahead next. And maybe I'll get a ultra jump off. So far, not looking to be the case. Yeah, that was way too early on Peaches. That's not good. Really not a fan of this fight. It's really just more so because I don't have the control I would like over this fight. Because he kind of just does whatever he wants, and I kind of just have to deal with it. It's really annoying. Alright, this is healing Rainbow. Or no, that's healing Rainbow if I put you in, so we actually want Spare Us All right now. So we're good for at least a turn for the fact that we get one attack. So if we do end up missing it, it doesn't matter too much, but ideally we still want to hit the perfect blocks despite the fact that we have protection, because it'll still get our chain up. And getting our chain up will allow us access to the spare us all skill again. In which case that'll give us some more defense and ideally just continue to keep us alive for the time being. I think I want Peach out of here for now. And then I guess just get Mallow up in here for now. And we can actually go ahead and have him just stop Peach because it's not like he's going to be doing damage like that anyways. 473. Okay, so that's 6 explosives at the moment. Have to hit him before he goes down. Alright. Switch out Geno, get Peach back in here. Use Come Back with Peach for Mallow. She still has a shield, so she's at least good for a hit. Alright, 4 more and he's done for. Alright, we still lived. We're just gonna go ahead and... I mean, Peach could heal us, but then she won't be able to go ahead and revive Mallow if we do that. So we're just gonna keep Mallow in for the time being. Oh no, I knew I pressed it too early. And they're all gonna go after Peach now. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, we gotta get Mario back in here. He at least has a potential to get rid of some of the explosives coming at us. Apparently I mistimed the res even? Bro. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, gotta keep Mario in this fight. I need him to get rid of potential threats if possible. And Peach, I just gotta keep the timing on her well, otherwise we'll have some actual issues. That wasn't perfect timing, which is not great. We did get perfect timing against explosive though. We're gonna go ahead and Ultra Jump would be really nice right now for this. We're gonna go ahead and res Mallow here. Peach, you're gonna go ahead and heal yourself back up. I could have potentially slept all of them here, which might actually have been better. Well, we still have that opportunity. What if we use the fire version? Do we really... Nah, just go for the sleep. That'll stop those 3 from being able to attack us for a turn. Mario eats those, let's go. And now with that extra time, we can go ahead and actually set back up a little bit. Yes, into a better position as a result. So these are still going to be sleep for the time being, so we're going to go ahead and defend with these 2. On the off chance that he goes for some regular damage, which he did. Now Mario can go for the Ultra Jump in order to ideally get rid of all the bombs here. I believe it was about 3 jumps we needed. Nah, looks like a little bit more. Surprisingly, that didn't actually wake them up. I'm thinking Peach can at least finish off 2 of these for us. And she did. And now we're going to go ahead and use Mallow here to get everybody back up to full HP. He really wants to get rid of Peach. For whatever reason, these bombs are not waking up, despite being attacked multiple times, and I am absolutely okay with it. So it looks like sleep is definitely a big thing for these pre-match bosses so far. Peach, I need you staying alive, so go ahead and defend. Mallow, you can defend too. Alright, this is the new set. I believe we need 3 more to hit the boss now. That or 2 more. Is enough to get her, that's not good. That's my last pick-me-up. That is actually really not good. I got a preview. Okay, well, you know, that makes it slightly better, but even still. Yeah, sleepy time. Put him to sleep. Even if we don't get the full roll, it will still go ahead and put them to sleep. I just need Peach to survive right now, and making sure that that thing's asleep so it can't explode on her is a way of doing it. Apparently that was not. No. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. He shouldn't resummon a new set of them before I get rid of this, in which case I should be able to get Mallow back up before it happens. Alright. That'll do. Mallow, we can actually go ahead and swap you out right now if we want, although the other two are pretty well messed up, so maybe we won't, if that's the case. 216. I need 3 more, and he's done for. Alright. Okay, alright, well. Alright, that's still going after him. That's completely fine. Peach is going to pick him up, because if we attempt to pick him up ourselves, that'll be the last of our pick-me-ups. And I can't really be having that. Geno is still alive, so I can actually bring him back in here for the save us all, or spare us all. And this will give us at least 1 extra turn of potential survivability here. And that's really all I needed out of Geno out of that. And I suppose he can go ahead and take a bomb for us if need be. The timing was bad on that one. Go ahead and pop a Finless Cola here. Mario, I should probably have you defend. What? I will go ahead and clear Geno's status right now. Peach, you can go ahead and defend, although you have a shield up. Yeah, I'm still gonna have you defend anyways, on the off chance he sends multiple after you. You can Geno blast this? Question mark? I don't know if I want you to Geno blast that. It would make getting rid of them easier, but then what if we... There's still one that's going after them. I think I should just go ahead and... Maybe I just throw... Nah, go ahead and defend. Okay, Peach was able to block it, good. I was able to get a partial block there, which actually saved Geno's life, which is good. With our super jump, this should be enough to get rid of this explosive here. Thanks to the weakness procs and whatnot. Just go ahead and use therapy, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Alright, you're not gonna be able to get rid of any of these guys in time. Just use a Finless Cola. And not gonna be able to do it enough to get rid of any more than just one out of this. At most, he can only down 2 of my people here, so long as I actually block his attacks, which has been doable. Peach, you go ahead and defend. I didn't think it would come to this. I've got no choice but pull out all the stops. What the? Why are you looking at me like that? Got him again, boys. Alright, well that's another remake boss fight down. Bowser minions are too strong. It might be doomed to obscurity after all. At the very least, let me level up your chain chomp, Bowser. That way I can be remembered for something. So this is that rascally Chain Chomp, huh? Alright, let's level this puppy up. Oh, we got the Drip Chomp. Alright, all done. Chain Chomp became a Wonder Chomp. So what do you think of my new pal? It suits you. The two of you make an intimidating pair. Who'd dare to mess with the great Bowser and his most powerful Chain Chomp? No one, that's who. Hey, Punchinello, you're good at this stuff. I'll do you a special favor and let you put those skills to use fixing up my key. With the famous Bowser asking for my help, maybe a little fame will rub off on me. My dream has finally come true. Now I can show my face around home with pride. Let me know when the prayers on the keep start and I'll come running. This guy sure gets excited easily. What's so great about being famous? Who knows, but he's given up making explosives and that's good enough for me. Alright, so that's another boss fight down. Honestly, not the biggest fan of that fight, mostly because the fight really wasn't decided by me. It was pretty much just waiting for the boss to wreck himself, which is... it just takes a lot of agency out of the actual ability of the player themselves, which kind of feels like it defeats the purpose of a boss fight. Maybe that's just me. Maybe some of you guys really enjoy that fight. I don't know. As for me, not really that big of a fan of that fight. But that is another fight taken down, and we will go ahead and look into the next fight in the next video. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys then. See ya.